Hi guys, 732 Review Crew back. I'm Mikey.
I'm B.
I'm Mike.
Season 3, Episode 5 of Westworld is on right now, and we're going to be watching it. So you guys have some excitement going forward, considering the story seems to be progressing in a positive way, picking up. You know, it's like on the ground, and they just kind of looked at it, and they're like, you know, we can do better, and they're doing better. You know, I'm excited to see especially what's going on now that we know the Delori are out there and doing things. Otherwise, thank you for joining us. We're going to be starting this one in 3, 2, 1. I just made that up on the spot.
The Delori.
Sometimes I'm with it.
They went, what?
I just said he's so great for being mysterious. Now he's like, I'm going to tell you about myself. Or just like Dolores.
He's not remembered. That's why he's erased from the world.
Who's his brother?
Mon frère était... Je disais que Dieu nous avait abandonnés. Il m'a répondu qu'en fait, Dieu n'avait jamais existé. L'humanité se précipitait vers son extinction. Nous avions besoin d'un Dieu pour nous sauver.
So they made a god.
Créer un Dieu.
Ah, you're right.
Mais il y avait des problèmes.
That's what these are? Yeah. The arc seconds?
Des ombres.
Flies. We.
There is a nascent separatist movement in the north of your country.
President of Portugal? Or Brazil?
The fly.
There is a small group. Anomalies. Even they won't know they will act. The private deals you've cut to restrict manganese extraction to some of your friends. You will stop.
Veio até aqui para me ameaçar diante de minhas próprias forças armadas?
Our arrangement is founded in trust. We trusted that you would do what you're told when we ensured your election. Em 30 minutos, o valor da sua moeda corrente começará a cair drasticamente. A agitação da noite, o senhor e sua família serão removidos de seu palácio no meio da noite. Daqui a 6 semanas, voltarei para falar com o novo presidente. That fellow. The one with the big mustache.
What the fuck is that plane? Also,
Future
what is that
plane.
fucking air? That is...
It was just the other way, wasn't it?
About the runway.
More than anything, we needed data, which meant we needed him. Dempsey was rich, arrogant.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy's
Ian
dad?
Dempsey.
Saul, David, this one. What the fuck is its name again? Solomon.
Good names.
All David Solomon. Did I get rid of him?
I'm pulling the plug. Come on, Liam.
Well, Liam likes it. That's why, maybe. Yeah.
Brother had done it. He created a god. But such is the case with all great minds. He was uniquely brilliant, but also uniquely troubled.
Uh-oh.
Why does she look like the snatch in my closet? Like the wazit in my closet. She was walking like.
Not even in the system. You're blank space.
You've become complacent believing those let you understand everyone. Sirach knows by now that you're trying to outbid him on Delos.
Ooh.
On what?
Oh.
You'll need to connect at the node, bypass on-site security.
Either we find a way to defeat him together, or we all die.
Then I guess you die. I'll take my chances.
She used me. You ask yourself what she's using you for yet? You already took care of me. You sent me off to war.
Oh, the system.
Slaughtered my friends on the battlefield. You think I killed your friends?
What did you see?
Who are you people? Get away from me!
Oh, he dosed him. The designer drug.
Shoot him in the leg.
She might.
She doesn't need to.
Are you okay?
How come he's so high in every show he's in?
He's good at it. The sign that everything they said didn't happen.
If you think about it, Aaron Paul in his acting career has encountered 2 flies.
Never.
Oh, you never seen Breaking Bad?
No.
Me either.
You guys suck.
You have a sidecar?
This is just her like Knight Rider motorcycle now.
I hope she toes talk and it's just text on the screen.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting. That's what I'm waiting for.
Don't go too far.
No.
What do you mean? There's text on the screen.
Damn it, shut up.
Not a cop car.
I think it is.
Right share vehicle located. Arriving now.
Get it.
Ride share?
Dude, I wish taxis like that existed. Dude, the center of mass is way too high.
Oh no.
To track us. They're waiting to get us alone. To kill us.
I hate that. It's so funny.
Oh. I mean, is that not like a good reason for, you know?
Everything runs on your company's server, Lamb. Even this car. Network connection lost.
Oh god, is he gonna shoot him?
Verified. Enable semi-automatic control. Disable safety features. Maximum speed. Go.
I think he's switching genres.
Especially
That's
genre.
why it's called John.
Oh,
Oh no.
that's why it's called genre?
Yeah.
It's funny. Oh god, he's amped.
on.
He's amped. He's amped. He's amped.
I can't take this fucking seriously, bro.
You have to.
He's taking drugs.
You have to take it seriously.
You like musicals? Why don't you like this?
Low speed chasing the drifting, bro. What is happening? Don't tell me to take this seriously.
Speed Tokyo Drift.
I'm sorry, from where?
Is that a standard issue?
No. It's not.
Nice one-liners, guys. I'll have what she's having.
Can he fire the gun, please?
That's not how a grenade launcher works, but it's not a
Rocket
grenade launcher.
launcher,
Okay.
dude.
No, it's... Oh, no. Is it homing?
It's definitely guided.
What the hell?
It is a grenade launcher. It's
Murder
not a...
drone! Murder drone!
It's a fucking predator missile.
Murder drone! This is what this is what people who hate the Second Amendment don't want.
And intersect maximum speed.
So dumb.
Come on, Knight Rider. Go, Knight Rider! Oh my god, it has the car's about to fucking commit, like, an act.
Oh, they're going like 30 miles an hour.
Oh no, this can't be how it ends. This can't be how it ends.
I love kabooms, bro.
Oh, he's changing genres. What is this show? It's not Westworld.
Dude,
bro. Come on, we gotta move.
What's those guys? It's his friends.
You rang?
Oh!
Who's the killer?
You can't be in two places at once.
Funny story about that.
Yeah.
Worlds bleed.
Yep.
Maybe you felt that too.
We saw that in Samurai World.
Another question what she's asking you to do.
Request complete.
Two people can be the same.
Foundational cognitive history.
They found him. Big band, the baby. Big band. Nightclubbing? We're nightclubbing is my new favorite song. What? This song is frustrating me. You know, it sounds like bad Randy Newman.
We started with something simple, purely mathematical.
Print stacks.
The stock market.
Oh, he is.
Do you know how much money you could make?
Which number is it? Low or high?
Which one do you want?
Ooh.
We put some money into a hedge fund. We let the system trade with it. Something to drive the market towards our
2,000% return.
Whose funds? Yours.
What, you stole $100 million from corporate accounts?
No. We stole $5 million last week.
He only saw the money he could make. But we realized the power of it. For a time, the sun and moon aligned.
Oh.
Order from chaos. Dempsey became greedy, drove outcomes to benefit himself. So we locked him out of the system.
Ooh.
There were people, outliers, agitators who you couldn't predict or control. And I realized that my brother was one of them.
Ooh.
We're going to open their cages. The system's written their life story. They should get to read it.
You can't do that. That's reckless. I'm sorry.
It wasn't my choice. I could never bring myself to hurt you.
There are some things people should know about themselves.
Who gets to decide what they know? You?
He'll be lucky if he ends up dead in a ditch. The golden boy brother of yours, he's gonna make you look like a saint.
Ooh.
Damn. People they can't handle the future.
Well, that's without them knowing this data. Once you know this data, it changes.
Does it?
Ooh, memory lane.
Or it should be. I don't know.
But if you filled the water too high, it would swim around for hours, suffering because they had hope. But they never had a chance. Just like everyone at the mercy of your system, I would rather live in chaos than a world controlled by you.
Mm-hmm.
This is like how the Joker starts. Oof. Marriage not recommended. Violent. She's cheating on him for sure.
Unprofessional, flaky, loud.
asshole crazy, it said. Oh, eliminate genetic profile from gene pool?
Do you see what she had?
No.
Early onset Alzheimer's.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Damn, dude.
Oh.
See, that's where it's fucked up. Seeing your kids.
Great song.
Isn't everybody?
Wow, people are just sitting down like...
What are you gonna do? I would sit down too.
This is crazy.
This is only halfway through the season? Like...
Sending them off their loops.
Oh, she's doing what she did in Westworld. Okay.
Everyone's outside their cage now.
Yeah, she's doing what she did in Westworld. The world's coming to a standstill because of this.
You're gonna cheat on me in 8 years. I'm leaving.
Yeah, like my girlfriend has like a dream that I cheated on her. Like...
It is reality, man.
Damn.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Some people will just do that.
Already returned to their base selves.
Riot. Very great. Grandpa on a scooter?
Yeah.
Hey, look. He's about to die.
Oh my god.
Lord.
Oh, damn, bro.
She does not care.
Bro, one went through her. Oopsie.
No, she has a bunch of them, doesn't she?
They're studying people.
There must be better ways to do that.
Locking them in little institutional rooms. Oh, fuck.
His brother?
After our exposure, we were both put on anti-radiation medications to halt our genetic breakdown. That's when I understood it's possible to edit people.
Huh?
My brother is part of a population of outliers. And as long as they are a part of us, there is no future.
He's a Dolores.
You're not helping them. You're changing them. He was planning to murder you.
Uh-huh.
You thought we were the enemy? We're the only family you have left.
Huh, Stubbs.
Forgot about me.
Stubbs!
We need to know everything she has planned. Said I sent them. You two should leave before they kill us all. Our oath's finished.
That's what Stubb said.
You're the only one we can't replace.
Huh. Huh.
You've always been one of our most loyal allies, Martin. So I was surprised to hear the breach came from this location.
Let me look into it.
The charge?
I know exactly who's to blame.
Who?
Me.
Yeah.
Kaboom!
Oh. Oh.
Oh, wild, bro.
Wow.
Just let me go.
You got the specs? Is that how it plays out?
No.
Yeah.
You don't even know who you are. You're the worst of them. You're nothing. You're all nothing. Just a drag on the fucking system. You don't have a choice. You know how much more progress we could have made if none of you had ever been.
Oh.
Guess I do have a choice.
You did it.
What?
You did it.
Did he kill his friend?
Poor dude.
I think I am.
He was just a party bro.
Every scenario in which you inform the public about my trials ends in human extinction. This is why my brother wanted to kill you. I would tend to agree with the system, but see, there are little white spaces. Rare moments when randomness interacts with your life that create a truly free space.
Oh, his plane went down. He's gonna kill him.
I left my brother behind. Do you think I would really let you undo everything he built? You didn't make it.
Oh, damn.
The people who made me, they always thought they had control. They're all dead now.
You've died too many times, Dolores. You're beginning to think you're immortal.
I can be killed. Same as you. Your God can't protect you.
They're rotating, bro.
Time everyone woke up.
I just delivered, man.
Maybe people shouldn't know their own fate.
People have the right to know. You wanted to know, right?
Or maybe I'm not like other people.
Not like other hosts.
Neither am I.
Ooh.
Yeah, Mikey, you don't have to like sigh and disgust.
The music is gross. Some of it's good, but like when they do those like weird music, it's like eh.
You don't need Honda. We're night clubbing.
Thank you.
Night clubbing.
I have to say that this is my favorite episode because
Really?
this is the most I've laughed in God knows how.
Yeah, honestly, you guys were like,
What the fuck was that?
This episode was
tasty.
horrific. This was a horrific episode.
Okay, but I've gotten the most personal joy from laughing so hard.
Yeah, you have. This was like the horrendous storytelling era of Westworld, I guess.
So I mean, there was
Yo, at least
good
they
points and
didn't
rough
charge
points.
shit at them.
Yeah, it has rough points and it had its good points. Like the one thing that I find is
Night clubbing.
the one thing that's interesting for me is like straight up. So they see they have the
We're an icebox.
I'm sorry, Mikey.
Thanks. So the thing I'm trying to say is that what's going on is currently they're doing the conundrum, which is it better to know your own fate or go through it blind?
I'd read my own fate.
And the problem when you read your own fate is that you obsess over your fate, and the fate happens because you obsess over it.
So there's like a thing
conundrum.
in what we could do now. It's the old concept called amor fati, which is like the love of fate, which is that you do have like a almost predetermined path, and that even though that exists, it doesn't matter because you should just enjoy the experience.
Which is fair.
So like,
but the problem is,
again, comes down to like personal, like where you are as a person and like how comfortable you are with that. I think that really like is the answer to should you know your own fate.
so I mean, and the big thing too is that the guys, Serac is so obsessed with fate, controlling fate to save humanity because of what happened in his childhood, that he's not giving people free will. So are they really humanity if they don't have their own free will? because they have a notion, they have the fake notion of having free will where everything's predetermined, and if they make a decision, it's been predetermined for them, and outside forces are influencing their decisions anyway and preventing them from having what they want for the most part, like his jobs,
I think,
and moving up in the world.
I think there's something happening right now amongst nerds that kind of answers the question to that. Is like all of these games are coming out now that are solved by the time they get to release, and that is a common theory that's being put forward, that it takes away from the enjoyment of the game. So it's the same story with people. It's like if you know if you're solved, like, can you still enjoy it?
Exactly.
And that's kind of like something that I again think comes down to person, just based off of like how comfortable you are with where you're at.
I mean, and I mean, so if you look at your fortune, obviously you might be one of the 1% people who look at their fortune and it's like smart, handsome, funny.
Yeah.
You know, everybody likes you at your work.
You have an even bigger ego.
Yeah, and it inflates your ego. But then on the other side, you have early onset dementia. Your daughter commits, suicide and things like that. So like those things overtake your life.
That's a lot.
So I mean, the fact that Rio is functioning in a way to try to save humanity, I feel like it's actually dooming humanity to no longer be humanity. They're becoming robots by acting.
You're changing them. That's what they said. You're changing them.
Are they really the same if they're changing them? Which is why Dolores is giving them free will like the hosts, because they're on a set loop like the hosts are right now. It's a whole thing.
And by revealing the loops, they are able to escape the loops.
So they're just kind of copying the first.
But you're not. But like how the hosts are not able to, like, if you say, "Oh, I'm going kayaking this weekend," like in Vermont or whatever you say, like the hosts aren't supposed to register that. Like in season 1, they were like, they're just not supposed to hear or see anything that's harm. So these guys, now that they like, because sometimes in life you'll see or hear something and you'll just deny. You'll be like, nah, like that's not me. Bro.
I've never disagreed with anything in my life.
Yeah. So here's the denier to my denying.
Episode interesting. The whole drug scene was like probably one of the cheesiest things I've watched.
It took me. It's so bad. Where nightclubbing was like the worst scene of this show that I've ever, like, if it was a comedy, right? I felt like I was watching like Seth Rogen and James Franco like write a scene for Westworld.
It honestly
that's what
so
I felt
bad.
like Pineapple Express Westworld.
And it was just very questionable, like the whole, like, obviously they were trying to have some lightheartedness, but it's like you said, like if you're trying to make Westworld a comedy, what would you do in this season? You'd give a drug scene. Exactly. You'd have a drug scene, and guess what, the drug scene is, it's music for Mike's enjoyment. It's a musical drug scene.
Listen, it's not, and it's not me saying levity is bad to have in the show, because levity is great, but like the levity was so not juxtaposed to the really intense moments.
It's very sloppy sandwich.
Yeah, it was like it was exactly
a very sloppy sandwich.
It was a sloppy sandwich. It tastes like fine,
and it's not
but it's
supposed
just
to
like
be a sloppy Joe.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be like a club sandwich.
The presentation was bad. Yeah, I wrote a bad review on DoorDash.
Because that's the thing that I'm noticing this season.
Yeah.
Like this season has like a lot of elements and themes and stuff that are like really good, and they are exploring it. But again, it's like a triple decker club sandwich that's just like a pile.
If you watch someone who like does a trapeze artist and they're like, they do 3 flips through the air and on the 4th flip they fall, and I'm like, wow, that was kind of sloppy, then I'm not saying that I'm a better trapeze artist or that the 3 flips wasn't really awesome. Bad, but like when you don't land the 4th flip, it's like
maybe you should have stopped after the 3rd flip.
I don't know.
No, I
see what you're saying.
There's so many encryption codes too. They're like, you have my private file, now I have your private file. Like, oh my god, dude.
I'm enjoying it. I really am enjoying it. Like
you can't think like it's not like Westworld this anymore. It's a different.
It's not Westworld.
Yeah, it's Westworld. It's a different.
We say that every episode, and it keeps being true.
It's
completely different.
Anytime we get kind of close,
you're the chosen one, but we can't tell you why.
It's like anytime we get
little help here. Stubbs says he's trying to wrestle, like, and Bernard's looking at, like, dude. I hate they literally gave Bernard's character half IQ and put him into the role.
Well, it's like they let Sizemore write the 3rd season.
Yeah,
and he does a love interest,
two, and then like dude, and he's
Crazy.
a little help here. Stubbs says Bernard doesn't outwit his enemy.
Also,
he goes over and takes a gun.
Stubbs appears out of nowhere after like 30 minutes of not being on screen. He's like, I'm saving the day, bro.
We gotta stay mobile or else he'll find us. And it's like, Stubbs found you first.
And he shows up at the HQ.
Yeah, like no one questioned him or anything.
There's a lot of plot holes on that, yeah. I like the world being free and chaotic kind of right now.
I want to see
because it's helping Dolores fight, because if there's no stability, then Ruben can't predict what's going to happen, and therefore, the guys
tracker because everything's off kilter.
And I like the whole depiction of that.
Noise.
It seems like the whole idea of experimentation on those people, were all those people who were anomalies who the system couldn't detect, and so he plucked them out of the world to see if he could control them in a certain way.
Yeah.
And when he realized he couldn't, I think he realized the best thing to do is dispose of them in certain ways. And I think they said send them to war and stuff like that.
I think that's what they said they used to do.
Yeah.
But now they just pluck them.
Now they just pluck them
and put them in.
Which makes me think. So, do you think Reuben is in control of like everything in the world?
It seems like it.
So does that mean Reuben's in control of the crime app?
Well, I think I think it kind of works is that Reuben obviously has access to endless money, so is able to influence a lot of things. So since like everything's wired up in this massive network that's controlled by Reuben for all the technological aspects, plus that has the money behind him, functionally it does have control of the world, because anything that like needs to be done by something that's not integrated, they just send over paperwork and money, and that does stuff.
Well, my second part of the question is, do you think it's in control of like things?
You got a letter in the mail that was like, go buy 10 nails from this store right now, and there was $10,000 in the envelope. Are you gonna go buy those nails?
Do you think though that the system controls like everything down to like, because it seems like the system may even control like the AI recruitment for companies, it seems like.
Yeah.
But you think it controls, for example, the app that they use to do which means every time they're told to do a mission to kill someone, it's cleaning up another undesirable that was anomalous.
The Rico,
and as a result, it sent them to deal with Dolores, right? Didn't it?
And then he was put on the list.
Yeah,
because he helped Dolores, so put him on the list because
you guys are right. Actually.
Because then he acted as an anomaly in that situation, because the system was like, you're going to kill yourself, and therefore we don't need to worry about you. But then Dolores opened his eyes to it, and all of a sudden he's like popping up, and it's like it brings us back to our usual my running joke I do for Westworld, which is like it's from Rick and Morty. He's like, he's going off the rails, he's taking him off off the grid.
Yeah.
And that's somewhat exciting and enjoyable, but I don't know where this is going, and I'm not sure how they could have a fourth season, of what that could even be about. Because it feels like they could.
I don't know what the rest of the season's about.
This was all the simulations.
Yeah, imagine they put Maeve's like, I've never left the Forge.
Well, no, it's gonna be awful if like Dolores wakes up at the end and she's inside one of the machines, and like they're just simulating what happens if Dolores makes it.
Oh my god, I'll actually be so pissed off.
We gotta keep watching.
There's only one way to find out.
We gotta keep watching. So thanks for joining us. I'm Mikey.
I'm Beef.
I'm Mike.
And this is apparently Westworld Season 3, Episode 4. If you did enjoy this, check out Patreon for full ends of this season as well as others, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bernard.